Hey there, English learners. Welcome back to the English Leap podcast, your go-to English podcast for learning English and improving your life, all while having real, relatable conversations. I'm Erin.
And I'm Evan. Whether you're learning English, trying to improve your habits, or just wondering why your evenings vanish faster than your phone battery, we've got you covered. Because today's topic is one you're definitely going to feel in your soul.
All right, Evan. Tell me honestly, have you ever come home from work thinking, tonight's the night, I'm going to cook a healthy dinner, maybe go for a walk, finally read that book. And somehow, you just end up doing absolutely none of it.
Oh, all the time. I swear my evening plans are like New Year's resolutions. They start off strong, and then Netflix happens, or my couch kidnaps me. It's not my fault.
Totally relatable. But jokes aside, we're serious about helping you make the most of your evenings and your English.
Exactly. And that's what today is all about. How to stop wasting your evenings after work and start turning them into the best part of your day. Not with boring routines or strict rules, but simple, powerful changes that work with real life.
And hey, if you're serious about transforming your evenings and your English, don't forget, we've created a free PDF guide for this episode. It's packed with key takeaways, comprehension questions, and grammar exercises to help you practice and improve your English.
You'll find the link in the description. Download it, use it, and hey, maybe don't let it sit unopened in your downloads folder for the next 3 weeks.
Haha, seriously. And as always, we'll be introducing some really useful intermediate level words and expressions throughout this episode.
And our friend Charlotte will break them all down later in Charlotte's vocabulary section, so you can learn how to use them like a native.
All right, let's dive into it. Starting with why your evenings aren't just leftovers from the day, but the launch pad for everything you want to become.
You know, Erin, for the longest time, I was all about that perfect morning routine. Wake up early, meditate, journal, and all that. But honestly, I realized my mornings weren't really the problem. My evenings were. They were silently sabotaging me.
Oh, I totally get that. It's funny how we obsess over mornings, but forget that our evenings set the tone for everything. Think of it like this. Your evenings are the backstage crew setting up the stage for tomorrow's performance. If they're chaotic, your next day will feel the same way.
Exactly. I remember staying up late, mindlessly watching TV, thinking I was relaxing. But the next morning, exhausted, grumpy Evan. Then I shifted the focus to my evenings, and that's when things really clicked.
And that's the secret no one talks about. Evenings aren't about filling every moment. They're about intentionally building the energy and mindset you want tomorrow. And that brings us perfectly to the second point. We need to stop collapsing into our couches like we just crossed a marathon finish line. Instead, give your day a proper curtain call. A gentle, intentional transition.
Oh, I love that metaphor. I used to close my laptop, flop onto the couch, and then wonder why I felt stuck in work mode. But now I take a minute, literally just 1 minute, to put on music, tidy my workspace, and officially close out the day. It's like a small ritual that tells my brain, hey, you did good. Time to shift gears.
Exactly. For me, it's changing out of my work clothes and writing a quick note in my journal. It's not complicated. It just signals to my mind that the workday is officially over, and it's okay to relax.
Right. And once you do this consistently, you start to feel lighter. You're not just drifting into your evening. You're walking into it with purpose. And speaking of purpose, let's talk about structuring your evenings in a way that actually works. Instead of treating your evening as one long, endless stretch of free time, which usually means we waste it, break it down like a delicious 3-course meal.
Oh, now you're speaking my language. It's about having these mini zones, power blocks, that match your energy. First, there's unwind and recharge. Maybe you take a short walk, listen to music, or just stretch for a few minutes. You're not forcing yourself to be productive yet. You're just letting the stress melt away.
Then comes my favorite block, growth and creativity. After I've relaxed, my mind actually wants to explore. This is when I might read, practice a hobby, or learn something new. It feels satisfying because it's not forced. It's naturally the next course.
And finally, connection and reflection. This is your dessert. Time spent with people you love, or even just journaling or reflecting quietly. You're ending your evening feeling truly fulfilled, rather than just mindlessly drifting until bedtime.
Exactly. And when your evenings have this gentle structure, you don't dread tomorrow. You genuinely look forward to it.
And that's what this is all about. Not complicated routines or strict rules, but intentionally designing evenings you actually love. Now, even with these power blocks, here's something important. Don't obsess over having a perfect plan every evening. Instead, prime your environment so it gently nudges you towards what you want to do.
Oh yeah, this changed the game for me. I used to have these detailed evening schedules that I never followed, but then I realized just leaving my guitar visible in the living room rather than packed away meant I actually started playing regularly.
Right. It's like when you put fresh fruit on the counter instead of cookies. You naturally make better choices. For me, keeping my journal right by my bedside lamp makes it effortless to write at night. Priming your space means less discipline and more natural flow.
Exactly. Set your environment so it becomes your silent partner in achieving what you want, without fighting against your tired brain. And speaking of tiredness, this next one's big. Most of us say, "I'm just too tired after work." But honestly, it's not low energy. It's scattered, unfocused energy.
Absolutely. I used to think I was exhausted until I noticed that if something interesting or exciting came up, suddenly I found the energy. That showed me it wasn't about lack. It was about misuse. When your energy is scattered, scrolling, zoning out, doing random things, it drains fast.
Exactly. I started timing myself and noticed that even 20 minutes spent on a creative activity felt amazing. Far better than 2 hours of drifting from one distraction to another.
And it's not about forcing productivity. It's about channeling energy consciously. Pick just one meaningful thing. Do it for a short period. Watch your evening mood shift dramatically.
Yes. And this leads us straight into something many of us struggle with.
Let's talk honestly about Netflix, or any streaming platform. Entertainment is wonderful, but too often it becomes a form of escape. Evan, have you ever gotten stuck in that loop?
Oh, countless times. I'd start with just one episode and somehow finish an entire season. The problem wasn't Netflix itself. It was the way I was using it, as an escape instead of intentional relaxation.
Exactly. It's all about choosing shows or films intentionally, not falling into that autoplay trap. I've found that watching something with a finite ending, like a movie or a documentary, feels refreshing. You enjoy it, and then you're free to move on.
That's such a great tip. Swapping endless series for films or shows with definite endings has completely changed how I unwind. It's entertainment without the regret of lost time.
And once you start watching intentionally, it frees your evening up for more fulfilling things. Speaking of freeing up your evenings, here's one of my favorite strategies: habit stacking. It's about effortlessly adding good habits into routines you already have, instead of forcing brand new ones into your busy evening.
I love habit stacking. It totally changed my evenings. For instance, every night when I brush my teeth, I listen to a quick podcast. It's become so automatic that I don't even think about it anymore. It's just second nature.
That's the beauty of it. No extra effort, just smarter habits. For me, cooking dinner now means mentally reviewing 3 things I'm grateful for. It makes ordinary moments meaningful without any extra pressure.
Exactly. Stack your habits gently. Don't stack your stress. And honestly, once you start stacking simple habits, your evenings transform from chaotic to calming.
And that calmness perfectly sets you up for the last, and honestly, most powerful, evening practice.
Ending your day with a quick reflection is like hitting a reset button for your mind. It helps you close the day thoughtfully rather than drifting into tomorrow with unfinished mental loops.
Totally. Before bed, I simply ask myself 3 questions. What gave me energy today? What drained me? And what am I proud of? It takes just 2 minutes, but the clarity and peace it brings is incredible.
I started doing this recently, and I found it genuinely surprising how much clearer my head feels. It's like tidying up your mental space. Just a quick reset, and suddenly you sleep better, wake up better, and live better.
Couldn't have said it better. Reflection isn't about creating more work. It's about giving yourself closure each night so you can fully embrace tomorrow.
All right, so we've covered some pretty powerful strategies today, and we hope they genuinely help you reclaim your evenings and turn them into moments that count.
Definitely. And along the way, we introduced some interesting intermediate-level vocabulary that might be new for some of you. But don't worry. We've got Charlotte here to break them all down clearly in Charlotte's vocabulary section.
Charlotte, take it away.
Hi everyone. Charlotte here. Let's unpack some intermediate-level words and phrases from today's conversation to help you sound more fluent and natural in English. Here we go. Launchpad, meaning a starting point or place to begin something new and exciting. Example, my first job served as a launchpad for my entire career. Sabotage, meaning to deliberately damage, obstruct, or ruin something. Example, she didn't want to sabotage her health goals by eating unhealthy snacks. Obsess, meaning to be overly preoccupied with something or someone. Example, he tends to obsess about minor details instead of looking at the big picture. Crew, meaning a group of people who work together, often behind the scenes. Example, the crew backstage made sure everything ran smoothly during the concert. Grumpy, meaning irritable or bad-tempered. Example, I feel a bit grumpy in the morning before I've had my coffee. Intentional, meaning done with purpose and deliberate effort. Example, she's very intentional about how she spends her free time. Collapse, meaning to fall down suddenly or fail completely. Example, after a long day at work, I just collapse onto the couch. Ritual, meaning a set of actions performed regularly, often with symbolic meaning. Example, my evening ritual includes reading a book for 10 minutes before bed. Drift, meaning to move slowly or aimlessly, often without direction or purpose. Example, without clear goals, it's easy to drift through your career. Dread, meaning to feel anxious or worried about something that is going to happen. Example, she used to dread Monday mornings until she changed her evening routine. Chaotic, meaning completely confused or disorganized. Example, the classroom became chaotic when the teacher left briefly. Incredible, meaning amazing or extremely impressive. Example, the progress he's made with his English skills is truly incredible. And that's it for today's vocabulary. Try using 1 or 2 of these words this week and watch how naturally they become part of your language. See you next time.
Thank you, Charlotte. Those explanations always make everything so clear.
Absolutely. And remember, everyone, the power to change your evenings is in your hands. Take these tips, experiment with them, and see how they make your evenings better.
Exactly. keep growing, keep learning, and most importantly, enjoy the journey. We'll see you next episode.
Bye for now.
Your progress doesn't end here. To continue advancing your English skills, click on the next video or explore the additional videos we've thoughtfully selected for you.